Hey, welcome to Breaking Bread, hosted by me, Crunk Chocolate, a show where we break verbal bread with the quote unquote enemy. Whenever Manchester City has an upcoming match, I will be here having a conversation with a supporter of City's upcoming opponent. Shout out to everyone watching on YouTube, listening on Spotify, podcasts, all you other platforms. Rate 5 stars, leave a review, subscribe if this is your first time finding us on YouTube, like the video, leave a comment. We respond. All those things help us get in front of more football lovers like yourself. But big ups to the Patreon people. You know, you're enjoying the full episode where everybody else, you're getting a nice little 10-minute sampler. Hope you enjoy this. But by the time I get done talking and I intro the guests, you're only going to have like 7.5 minutes. So you might as well subscribe to our Patreon to enjoy this full episode. I'm wearing this camo hat because we going big game hunting. We getting our leg back. They come in the Big Joy Stadium, the Big J.
No, they're not coming to Big J. They're coming to the Etihad, sir.
Yes.
Even better, they going to the Etihad. I've already done potting, so all this yelling, I shouldn't have yelled. I got overwhelmed myself. That's how excited I am about this match. I barely contain myself. And our guest today, I think, will be very contained just because of their takes on who is leading the team. High hopes for this club, though. High hopes for the club. They're still they beat us, so they still have a chance to lift the footlong trophy. So that's exciting for them. They're still in so many of the other competitions. They just are having to rely on beating City in Manchester to shorten that 9-point gap. Mind the gap, baby. 9 points. Woo! I'm here with the show, bro. Before we even introduce our guest, I'm sorry, guest. Thom Bomb, what's up? How you feeling? It's really nice to have you here.
When you told me who the guest was going to be, I was like, oh yeah, I got to hop on for this. This is,
Hop on.
Absolutely. Got to hop on.
And now that I have thoroughly made fun of the team and pump faked like I was going to introduce our guest, let's go ahead and do it. Shout out Shea Butter FC. I was gonna do like an NWSL shot, but we're talking about WSL. Shady Gang,
Yeah.
give it up for Sylvs. How are you?
I'm good. I came here from work because I wanted to hop on so I could yell about the terrorists running my club right now. So
Yeah,
I'm here for that. And also, Thom, I really love your sweater. I just wanted to say that.
I have really been getting into this winter my comfy bag. So I'm just trying to be comfortable and warm. It was -9 degrees this morning. So it was, first of all, yesterday it was -10 degrees, and we had just got 9 inches of snow this weekend, and I called out to work, and so then my boss had to look at me crazy today, and I was like, wait a minute, you looking at me crazy because I'm trying to be safe?
Right.
You don't look at me unless it's to pay me some more money.
yeah. I'm not dying for
There
this
you go.
place.
Exactly.
That is what PTO is for. All right. Well, before we get to all Chelsea things and just hear you out, this is an open space for you to just speak how you feel, and I'm looking forward to that. But some happy, well, possibly, we'll see where you go with this. What is something we'll do overrated and underrated about football? Let's start with what is overrated.
I actually had to think about this one. I don't know. I don't think there's I mean, I guess the most overrated thing for me is going to be consistent. Like, I think defenders should defend. I'm not anti defenders joining an attack, but please stop moving your wingers to the outside back position. Stop doing it.
It sounds like you're talking to somebody very specific when you say that.
I mean, there's a few people I could accuse of that, but yes, I am. But on the whole, I think that's been the trend in football. Slowly going away, maybe, but like there is definitely a lack of quality outside backs. Another goal, particularly on the left side, I think these days. And so,
Ooh,
oh snap,
Jameis
Jamise and Croy. Ooh, it's not February yet, but we close, baby.
is.
Let's go.
That's right. That's right.
We close, baby. Let's go. But yeah, I think that's probably always going to be one of my very big peeves in football.
You say that and playing out the back?
I mean, listen, that's our brand at this point, right?
Right.
Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Oh,
Oh,
that's a nice pass from your ass.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
come
is.
on, turn, hold up,
Ooh,
wait. Come on, Bunny Shaw
ooh,
Light. Let's go.
right.
so
Um,
I like that
yeah.
idea. We have our a center back playing left back. I mean, I know Greenwood does it for her England too now, but there are definitely moments where I miss Wahhabi, especially when we were
Mm,
struggling like against London City Lioness. I was like, man, a Wahhabi cross the bunny would have probably already had like 2 goals by now. But I do like the security that Greenwood gives. But I guess that doesn't necessarily fit your overrated because she is there to defend first. She just can kick the ball around.
yeah. And she is a defender. I'm
Yeah.
less annoyed when like, oh, okay, you got to move a center back wide. Like it happens.
Yeah.
People construct their rosters differently. Injuries happen. Red cards happen. Like that part I get. But your winger should not be your first choice.
That's fair. What do you think is underrated about football?
So I thought about this and then I got like really poetic maybe.
Oh.
I don't think people appreciate the sound of the ball being struck enough. Like when
Mm.
it's pure,
Ooh,
just
yeah.
like when you can hear a home run for the people who
Mm-hmm.
watch baseball. But also, I'm thinking about, and this is a shout out to the men's side of my Chelsea fandom, but like that Esteval or Steve, as I like to call him, goal against who did he play? Crystal Palace. The sound it made when it hit the net, I was like, oh, that's an amazing sound. So like the
Yeah.
sound of a ball being struck cleanly or hitting the back of the net, almost like nothing but net in basketball, I think is a vastly underrated thing.
Yeah, it gives me the same feeling. You don't really have these anymore, but once upon a time, uh, like chain hoops, you do like a nothing but head with a chain
Oh
hoop,
yeah.
and it's just
Mm,
like shink.
yeah.
You're just like, ah, let's
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
go.
that's a good sound. Yeah. I love the sound of sports.
Yeah.
Not just the fans and stuff around it, but like the actual physical, like
Hmm.
what's happening in the arena of play. Sound of
Yeah.
sports. Yeah.
Also, like when the ball hits the any of the woodwork, that sound
Yeah.
too
That
is
joint.
it's yep, it's fun. It's fun.
That joint.
It's like
Yeah.
I
oh
know it
Yeah.
does hurt. Uh, I mean, sad time, but that is what I enjoyed about. There was a lot to not enjoy, but it's what I did enjoy with the COVID football was being able to hear everything,
Mm,
like the players talking to each other, the manager screaming, everything. Like you could
yeah.
hear everything that was going on, and that was like a cool part of the game. Naturally, them playing in empty stadiums was very creepy, but just
Yeah.
watch that sound area. All right, well, let's get to your favorite terrorist, Sonia Simeone. Sonia Bompastor, she was brought to Chelsea to win, and technically that's what she's done. Won the domestic treble. The aim is Champions League. Narrowly missed out last year. This season, now you're headed as one of the top 4 clubs. You got the little bye week. Should be as hopeful as anybody with your UWCL chances. But there is a weird miasma hovering over Chelsea. What is going on? So I guess let's start here. What is missing from her? Like is it as simple as the style of play? And if so, I guess what do you want to see out of her?
So I think there's a few things, and like
Mm,
I don't go super in depth
that's
online
fine.
debating
Oh
Chelsea,
yeah.
but I think it's a combination of things. So I think one, we did not solidify that midfield in the summer the way I feel like we should have.
And then you let depth pieces go.
Yeah, over the January window, which I guess technically we still have a week left, but I don't foresee us making any moves. And quite frankly, we didn't have a really good summer, right? Like, and the biggest move we made was to swoop in at the 11th hour and get a winger, which, listen, England don't seem that hard for Alyssa Thompson. I'm gonna keep it real. I watched her in LA for 3 years. It was harder here. Like it was harder here. Um, so like I get that. Um, and I just think that needed to be our area of focus, and some of it is I don't think we could recruit the pieces we needed in part because I don't think people dig Sonia's style, or rather, I don't think people have a firm grasp on like what her footballing philosophy is and how she wants to play
Mm,
outside of like her on ball, which is clearly what you see. It's clearly conservative, like it's clearly defense first and conservative. I think she does obviously a lot better with loaded teams, which Chelsea is. So in theory, it should work, or it should have worked. But I just don't think the midfield's been as consistent. I don't think we fortified it at all. And then, like you said, we let Francois and Hamano go. Obviously, Hamano on loan, Francois permanently, which
That's a
all right,
choice.
all
That's a
right. It was
choice.
still young. Like she's under 25. You let her grow
I
into
don't think
that,
she's. I
right?
don't think she's even 23 yet.
I don't even. I think she's like 22, 23. Like I don't think she's that old at all. And played in the Euros this summer, if I'm not mistaken. So like you let her figure it out, and you let her stay in the WSL, which I'm just like, so it's not the inability to survive in the league.
mm.
All right, whatever. And maybe I made the mistake of thinking like a French woman would want a French woman around. Like I don't know. Um, I also think. Listen, Naomi Graham is one of one. She was also we're just scoring goal. Okay, you're not gonna like the score, but um,
Oh no.
um, oh, that's my train of thought. We also didn't solidify the defense, and so Khadijah Buchanan's recovery has taken longer
Mm.
than expected. And Natalie Bjorn has some mysterious something or the other. I don't know when she's coming back. We really miss her. And so you do have to now trot out. Listen, she's my captain. I respect her. She's been with Chelsea since like 2014, 2015. But this might be a leave the football before the football leaves you, if it has not already left, for Millie Bright. And we insist on playing three at the back with Millie Bright.
The fall